This documentary was heartbreaking. This documentary was so sad. This documentary should never have been done. Doing this was a mistake. We're going to jump right in. These are my thoughts about this Wendy Williams 4-part documentary on Lifetime. Backstory, I, Taneza, have known about Wendy Williams since the late 90s when she was on the radio. Then she came out with a television show. I live in New York. I've been part of her studio audience. So I've been aware of Wendy Williams for years. First of all, none of her staff is qualified to do the job for which she is paying them. No one. Will, Sean, Keisha, I'm speaking about in particular. I'm not talking about her driver or her security. I'm talking about Will, Sean, and Keisha. First of all, Will is having a sexual relationship with Wendy Williams. Fight me in the comments. Will is having a sexual relationship with Wendy Williams, but he is her manager. We're going to discuss Will a little bit later. Sean does not know how to do her job. If Sean knew how to do her job, she would not have Wendy out here looking crazy. She's your publicist. The job of a publicist is to ensure that your public persona is a good one, that the brand you represent is consistent. Sean does not know how to do her job. Keisha is part of Wendy's management team. What does that mean? What does part of her management team mean? Are you her assistant? Handler? Like, what are you, Keisha? 2, Wendy is obviously used to and comfortable with toxic relationships. I do blame a lot of this on her ex-husband, Kevin, whom she knew was cheating on her for years, and then her boundary was having a child outside of their marriage. It is obvious that Wendy is used to and comfortable with being spoken to any kind of way. How is somebody I'm paying to be my manager able to tell me get my ASS home when she went to LA? Will speaks to her any kind of way. Maybe she sees that as love. I don't know. It's just sad to see this grown woman in her 50s letting other adults speak to her any kind of way. And I'm not saying she's perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Wendy Williams is not perfect. Wendy Williams is known for being rude, saying it like she means it, but the way these adults talk to her is crazy. And again, I'll say, she and Will have a sexual relationship. And I think that that's clouding the fact that he has no idea what he's doing. Is Wendy his first management client? Is this the first time he's had this kind of job? I remember Will saying he met Wendy in a social setting. My third point, Wendy Williams lives her life inebriated. I had no idea. Past articles have been written quoting former employees of the Wendy Williams show, saying that she had a drinking problem, saying that she would hide bottles of alcohol in the bathroom, in the ceiling tiles, all over the studio. I, Taneza, had no idea. I read her, I'll put it on the screen, I read her memoir, and I thought her drug of choice was cocaine. That was the only addiction that she admitted to having. So this alcohol addiction is something I was not aware of, and I had no idea that she was bringing it to work. It's obvious she's self-medicating, because I will agree, Wendy has had a lot of loss in the last few years. Her beloved mother Shirley passed away. And you guys saw from Kanye, when you lose a parent, when you lose your mother, it shakes you in a way you cannot describe. I lost my own mother. And it just shakes your world in a way that you cannot put to words. That alone is devastating. But losing her mother, losing her 20-plus year marriage, losing her show, and then her son moving to Miami for school, she literally lost her whole family in a matter of months. Her entire immediate family is no more. Wendy Williams lives her life every day under the influence of alcohol. And again, Sean, stop it. You're not a good publicist. Oh, that's just Wendy. She knows her limits. Obviously, she does not. She does not know her limits. The team Wendy has around her does not and cannot do their job properly. They're not equipped. They're not qualified. I'm not blaming them. I'm saying they're not qualified. What happened to Bernie? Remember Wendy used to mention Bernie as her manager on the show all the time? And the other reason I'm giving them the side eye is that he became her manager after she lost the show. What has he managed? What can you say? You know what? I closed this deal. I made this connection. I got this sponsorship. What have you done for her, Will? What have you done for her in terms of managing her career? What have you done? What deals have you closed? Like, what have you done? Honestly, in my tenacious opinion, taking her money. I feel like her entire team is just there to take her money. And that's what's really sad about it, is that she is being used by so many people. And again, that's the effect of being under the influence of alcohol. You can't see and think clearly. So because you're under the influence of alcohol and people like your PR rep think it's okay for you to drink? What? Excuse me? The people she has around her are not qualified to do their jobs. I just feel so bad for her. I had no idea that dementia could be induced by alcohol. I am proud of her son for taking a stand against her alcohol, but I have my side eye on Kevin because he spent $100,000 on Uber Eats. I do. $100,000 on Uber Eats. What? In the span of how long? Even if it was, and we know it's not, even if it was 5 years, you spent 20 grand a year, you spent almost 2 grand a month, you spent $500 a week on Uber Eats? That is wild. He's a kid, but that is wild. You could have millions and millions of dollars in the bank. You can have all the fame and notoriety. People across the world know who you are. But it's your relationships with other people that really matter. I, as a mother of 3 kids, could not imagine going 8 months without seeing my child. I couldn't imagine it. Wendy has suffered a lot of loss. And it was all at the same time. Boom, boom, boom. Mom died. Her husband cheated on her and left. She got divorced. She lost her show. Her son went to college. Like boom, 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 boom. Alcohol, not only is it not helping, it's actually hurting her. It's hurting her mentally. It's hurting her physically. It's hurting her emotionally. I honestly hope she gets a team around her that's qualified to do their job. God bless Wendy Williams. She's literally losing her mind, and it's so sad to see. In the comments below, what did you guys think about the documentary? Did you learn anything new? I was shocked. I was shocked by what I saw. I was shocked by the weight she's lost. I was shocked by her condition, period. Not just physical, but mental as well. I was shocked. She needs a team that's qualified to do their job, sever all toxic relationships, and give up alcohol. Those are the 3 things that she needs to do. If you love my content, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Have an amazing day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, tribe.